Consequences. Dorn ascended the tower's stairs, passing through rooms of ever-shifting shape and hue until he reached the top. There, on a throne that dominated the room, sat his brother as he once was, as Dorn had remembered him, Magnus, tall, red, and one-eyed.
Magnus,
Dorn said without a hint of familial warmth. Magnus smiled.
Brother, pleasure to finally meet again. How many of your sons perished to free you from the prison Praetorian and I built? It must have cost you dearly, though time is perhaps your greatest loss. Much has changed since you last walked real space.
His tone dripping with mockery. Dorn remained unmoved, his gaze fixed on Magnus.
that facade no longer deceives, brother.
He raised his blade, its blackened surface swallowing light and warp energies alike. Magnus recoiled as his illusory guise dissolved, revealing his true, grotesque form.
There, brother. That's better. Your true self. A reflection of your despoiled soul.
Dorn declared, Magnus's expression twisted with fury.
You dare, he spat. You arrogant, despicable bastard.
With a surge of power, he raised his arm to strike Dorn. Millennia ago, Magnus might have unraveled Dorn with the warp's raw energy, but times had changed. Dorn met Magnus's attack with his own blade, a dark aura emanating from its surface. Magnus unleashed a beam of pure warp energy, but to his astonishment, Dorn absorbed it into his blade effortlessly, his form radiating with newfound power. With a gesture, Dorn redirected the spell back at Magnus through his lightning claw. Wait, no, not his lightning claw, their father's lightning claw. Magnus barely managed to erect wards in time. Undeterred, Magnus attempted to reason and cow his brother with threats.
Your sons will die. You can save them if you would only listen.
His words were cut short as Dorn struck him once more.
They die for our fathers and humanity's vengeance, Dorn retorted grimly. They die with curses upon their lips and spite in their hearts, for no dreams or hope remain. Only death, and we are your end and death, brother.
Dorn advanced, swift and precise, severing Magnus's leg with a single decisive stroke before driving his claw deep into Magnus's heart. As darkness enveloped Magnus's consciousness and he was dragged back to his master, a haunting realization echoed through his mind.
We have birthed these monsters, he whispered in a moment of lucidity, my brothers and I. We have shattered the dreams of humanity, leaving behind only a legacy of hatred and spite. For the first time in millennia, tears welled in Magnus's eyes as he wept for all that had been lost.
Does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
He seems to hesitate, reluctant. Your father looks at the knife. I wait for you, and I forgive you.